Hello and welcome again to our channel. My name is Tishi Jaziri, and today we're going to look at mental maths and basically squaring numbers that end in 5. So remember, at Faster Learning, this is our company. At Faster Learning, we teach people how to learn very fast. Okay. We normally have boot camps where people and students all over the world, come over and we learn mental mathematics. We also learn speed reading. We also learn memory skills. Okay, so in this session, we're going to look at mental maths, and our main focus is, like I said, squaring numbers that end in 5. This again is just a mental math strategy that when you look at numbers, you want to know the relationship between these numbers. So if you see any number that ends in 5 and you want to multiply that number, like to square that number, it should be so easy. You don't have to follow, you don't have to, get go for the long procedure. This one is going to be, it's boring and it takes a lot of time. So our main goal is to focus on improving speed. Okay, so let's start from there. So I will just separate so that we have some examples. So for example, if you given small numbers like 35 and you're supposed to square this number, so any number that ends in 5, the last part of the answer will always be 25. Okay, so the last will always be 25. So just mark that one in your head so that you will never have any problem with this, and as long as this one appears, mathematics will become easier. So at the end, we'll always have 25. Any number that ends with 5, we always have 25 at the last. Now, let's have a look at what happens. Now, the most important thing here is that step 1, if you have 35, let's say take these 3, and because ignore the 5 first. So normally, because this is how you write it, yeah, you have 35 multiplied by 35. Okay. Now I want you to ignore that. I'd like to not ignore this one for a while, but I want us to focus on this. Now, one of these threes, so we have 4, 3, and 3. One of these, add 1 to it, so that let's say the upper one, add 1, so that one will become 4. But then now multiply that 4 with 3, so that one gives you 12. And then the last thing is to bring this 25 down, so you have 25. I don't know whether I explained that one well. Now let's do B. I will get another pen color so that we distinguish everything. So let's see. So let's take B. Suppose you have 75 squared. So what I said is, like, the last part of the answer is going to be 25. So just leave it. Now what we're going to do is, like, we're going to add 1. So like we have 75 multiplied by 75. Okay, so this first one we're going to add 1. Okay, so that this one becomes 8, and then 8 multiplied by 7 becomes 15, and then you just bring down 25. Okay, so that is how this calculation is done. So calculation becomes easier. You don't have to struggle so much, because this is something that you can always just do from your mind, from your mental perspective. You don't have to take a pen or write it down. That one is a waste of time. You look at the question and you have an answer. So let's do another one. And of course, for that one, I would also like to take another color so that so let's have a look at another number that we can play with. So how about if you have 65 squared? This one becomes our D. Okay, so the most important thing here is that we know that the last part of the answer is going to be 25. Okay, then we have 6 plus 1 gives you 7. 7 multiplied by 6 gives you 42. Okay, so that's what you're thinking, and that's how you are getting this answer. And the more you play with these numbers, the easier everything comes. So that means if you have E, let's say if someone tells you what is 95 squared, so the last part of the answer is going to be 25. Okay, and then what is 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 10 multiplied by 9 is 90. You see, now things become so easier. If you even have F and you have a number like, that's why you have a number like 25 squared. So the same procedure. So the last part of the answer is going to be 25. And then you say, what is 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 times 2 gives you 6. That's why you have these numbers. So I wanted to show you this. And if you like this video, please share with other people so that they can also learn these tricks. And especially if you have students or pupils who are learning, share them, teach them this method so that they understand mental maths. This is a method of squaring, and as long as you know this one, calculation becomes easy. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to our channel, and let's see each other on the next video.